A warm welcome to each and everyone for the 14th edition of the Apollo CV Awards 2023. And let's invite onto this stage our first keynote speaker for today. Mr. Barnik Chitran Maitra is the Managing Partner and CEO, India and South Asia at R30 Little.
I think we are benefiting from being one of the few economies which has a very fast-growing consumer sentiment and demand. There's a lot of growing infrastructure development. I think this year the budget increased allocation to capital projects to 10 lakh crores from nearly 6.5 lakh crores. India is going to be one of the few economies which will spend nearly 5% of its GDP on capex projects. This actually bodes very well. So with this context in mind, I'll just talk very briefly about 5 trends which should be important for all of you in the room. We as ADLC, number one, electrification is advancing at a far faster pace in the commercial vehicle. Secondly, there's this entire push towards alternative fuels. Third, I think in India, and this is very unique to India, last mile connectivity, which in India is last mile delivery, is a huge opportunity. I think we expect around 20% growth in the segment. The fourth trend where, again, we don't see a lot happening in India, but I'll talk of a very interesting European case example of having a full end-to-end ecosystem play and how you can use actually software and IoT to create new business models and solutions for customers. This again increases base utilization and base profitability. And finally, this I think probably we're beginning to see a little bit in India. This is the entire anything as a service model, commercial vehicle as a service model, the entire servitization. How do you go after these trends? I think as we said, we are sitting on a gold mine of opportunity in India. The economy is quite solid. Infrastructure investments are made. Now is the time for the industry to leapfrog into the 21st century and be actually peers for people to emulate. Thank you.
Well, folks, it's now time for our very exciting panel discussion that we have lined up next. So without further ado, with a huge round of applause, please join me in welcoming Mr. Kaushik Madhavan.
Girish, I'd like to go to you first. In the overall space of net zero emissions, how do you see developing fuel agnostic platforms?
I think in CV industry, all of us here are actually working on multiple technologies because this transition is not going to be a switch on and switch off. Yeah. It's going to be a gradual transition wherein we will move from petroleum-based fuels to natural gas, blended fuels, and then finally zero emission.
I'd like to come to you now, Satish. How do you see the Indian tire market contributing to the global market?
So there's pretty much a bright future as far as the exports of the Indian tire industry is concerned. And there are a lot of structural reasons for that. One is in the early part of the beginning of the century, I think, the whole movement towards radialization. Yeah. And then the various regulations which have come in the auto industry has converged the vehicle park very much to what is there outside. And as a follow-up to that, the tire technology has kept pace or even remained ahead of the curve. If you would see, what has happened also is that there's a fair amount of investment in research and development in the tire space. And that's enabled us to do this further.
So Uday, I'd like to come to you now. Tell us, what is your vision on becoming a full-fledged EV OEM?
I think, listen, for me, this is a mission. I don't know 5 or 10 years from now where OSM will be, but what I do want to see is more and more of the ecosystem built in this country. There are so many new people coming with new technologies. We need to involve with that. We need to build on that. And I hope OSM is part of it.
So Sanjeev, I want to come to you next. How is this digital next solution expected to function across, number one, multiple energy sources and platforms?
See, when we shifted to BS6, we realized that now we need to create a solution for customers that even before their vehicle actually reports to our workshop, we should be able to guide them. And that is where we created something called Uptime Solution Center.
Right.
And I'm happy to share with you, with this Uptime Solution Center, we are able to monitor every vehicle we have sold in BS6. So overall, yes, it is really helping both OEMs as well as customers in terms of creating better drivers, getting a better life out of these vehicles.
Jalaj, I want to come to you now. So do you see energy as a service or energy on demand becoming a new revenue stream for an OEM like Mahindra and Mahindra going forward?
The first answer will be absolutely yes. At this point of time, what particular channel will work, nobody is clear.
Right.
The next trend is that instead of the vehicle coming to the workshop, you have to go to the vehicle. In that sense, instead of the customer coming to a fuel station, you may have go to the customer. And that is where this tie-up with repos worked.
Akash, I want to come to you now. Do you see going forward the induction of ultra long haul luxury coaches in India becoming a viable business opportunity?
India has one of the smallest base for the number of buses per 1,000 people, so it's only opportunities. It's been a very difficult ride for the bus industry, but things are changing. We can already see that in the bus segment this year. It's been great after playing or deciding to play IPL tournaments in our empty factories for buses over the last 2 years where nothing was there. All of a sudden, producing is becoming a problem.
Right.
So I think that's the business we all want to see, and let's hope that it stays for the next 3 to 5 years.
Excellent points, Akash. Jehaan, I'm going to come to you. Very exciting. So let's talk about something you have created. How do you see this app integrating from the OEM's perspective and also from the insurance perspective?
What we've done essentially is done a jugaad, right? If I had to simply put it. And the jugaad is this, that today a driver just understands 3 things. Mujhko paisa kamana hai, I want to make money, I want to save money, I want to look after my family. So what we've done is we've gamified driving, right? What I mean by that is every time he overspeeds, he goes over 65, it tells him, Ustad, diesel overuse ho raha hai. Because that's what he's concerned about. Now, the beauty of this is when we do this for drivers on a large scale, you can essentially start understanding patterns of driving, number one. The second thing is financial. So giving him financial instruments around loans, around scholarship or education for his children, home loans, etc. So ability to pay. And then the third and final thing is insurance. We need to start integrating technology with insurance. In July of 2022, the insurance regulators allowed us to do pay-per-use and pay based on behavior. So now we can actually use tech to do that. And that's fundamentally what approach we'll be taking.
So with that, I thank my wonderful panelists once again.
Now it's time for us to reward, recognize the work that each and every one of you and your wonderful brands have been bringing to the CV industry. To welcome each and every one of you as well this evening, please put your hands together as we welcome onto this stage founder and the mentor at Next Gen Publishing, Mr. Hoshang Bilamoria.
We've had all the commercial vehicle industry experts talk to you already, so there's little that I want to add to them. As a matter of interest, our editorial team estimates that the CV industry in 23-24 will grow in the region of 7 to 10%. I think that's a very safe figure. We at NextGen are grateful to our long-standing partners, Apollo Tyres, long-standing for 14 years. My congratulations in advance to the winners as they unfolded later in the evening. I would like to now invite Mr. Satish Sharma to address us.
We're absolutely delighted and very, very thankful to the CV industry to have helped us to ensure that these CV awards really become the gold standard in the world of CV. And all the stalwarts are here. My best wishes to all of us to make it happen, walk the talk, and hopefully a decade full of prosperity for everyone, the country, and everyone associated, including the drivers, as was pointed out. And I'm sure that community is going to get better and better. So enjoy the evening, and thank you for all your support.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to call upon Mr. Ashish Bhatia. He is our Executive Editor, Commercial Vehicle and Auto Components India, to share his thoughts on the nomination and the jury process.
It's also heartening to see that the expressways of this country are now hosting road trains, now hosting greener and more higher performance trucks and buses than ever before. And this was something that we could associate to the advanced markets, up until 5 years ago. So kudos to all the efforts in bringing India a little closer to the global benchmarks. And the only way from here seems to be up. I'd like to thank the industry for wholeheartedly participating. This was a 3-month-long drawn process that began late last year. It shows the only dedicated CV award in the country holds a special place, and this motivates us to ensure that we continue to evolve and get better and better with each passing edition. Ladies and gentlemen, I leave you with the BTS of the 14th Apollo CV Awards 2023 jury meet.
It's really good to be back here, meeting the eminent jury guys, getting to discuss a lot of things, because virtually you don't really have a chat. Here we could go back and forth with our dossier. It's good to see the kind of efforts the OEMs have put in the last 2 years. Commendable job, and the future looks very exciting.
From the point of view of the jury, the entries were really good and reflecting with what's happening in the overall transportation business, right? So a lot of innovation, and on each category we had a very tough call. It wasn't easy, but yes, after a lot of debates and a lot of discussions, we think we have chosen the best winners, and surely it looks like the industry is on a path to a great year ahead.
What stood out for me this year is that I think we had a lot of entries in the new energy space, whether it's a CNG or an LNG or even electric. So that came in as a breath of fresh air. And second, of course, I think now OEMs have decided that they will sell solutions rather than just selling trucks. So this again is another category that we found quite interesting. I think it was tough to choose between an OEM A versus an OEM B. I think it was really good.
Personally, I think there are two areas that I'm really excited about. One is the electrification scenario, right? We have seen many electric commercial vehicles being introduced in India over the past 12 to 14 months. Not only is that likely to drive adoption of electric mobility, but also investments in the ecosystem, such as new business models like battery swapping, public charging infrastructure. So I'm very excited about electrification. The second point is the entire shift towards TCO-based business models, right? Total cost of ownership is going to become the prime deciding factor for all fleet operators, be it small, medium, large, as we see more and more investment in electronics, fleet management solutions. So electrification and fleet management are going to be the most exciting areas to look forward to.
The 14th edition of the Apollo CV Awards. This jury meet was exceptional because we came back after a 3-year hat. It's good to see everybody in the physical world. And the entries, it was this thick docket that we prepared at the end of it. Congratulations to all the OEMs who nominated their products, to all the participants who nominated their products. And trust me, the jury has put in a lot of effort to screen through every application, and at the end, adjudge the deserved winner.
Let's get straight down to business. It's time for us to announce our first category for this evening. We are looking at EV of the Year, and this is for truck.
The nominations for the category EV of the Year Truck are Tata Ace EV, M1KA 3.0.
May I please call upon Mr. Kaushik Madhavan, former Vice President Mobility at Frost & Sullivan, to come and announce the winner.
My personal favorite, EV of the Year truck, the Tata Ace EV.
Let's move on to EV of the Year three-wheeler.
The nominations for the category EV of the Year three-wheeler are Euler High-Load EV, Dundera Ottawa three-wheeler cargo, Mahindra Zohr Grand DV Plus, Rage Plus Rapid EV, Montra Electric Super Auto.
Can I please call upon Mr. Barnik Chitran Maitra, our Managing Partner and CEO, India and South Asia, and Hiroto Suzuki, Managing Partner and Head of Global Automotive and Manufacturing Practice at R30 Little, to come and announce the winner.
The EV of the Year three-wheeler goes to Mahindra Zohr.
Our next category for this evening, we are looking at the Commercial Van of the Year.
The nominations for the category Commercial Van of the Year are Tata Magic, Eco Cargo.
And to announce the winner, can I please call upon Mrs. Elora Das Gupta, Associate Publisher and GM North and East, right here at Next Gen Publishing.
So the winner for Commercial Van of the Year is Eco Cargo.
Our next category for this evening, this is for the Pickup of the Year.
The nominations for the category Pickup of the Year are Tata Yodha 2.0, Tata Yodha EX, Bada Dost i2, Bada Dost Limited Edition.
And to announce the winner for this category, could I please call upon Mr. Girish Sheth? He is our GM South, as well as Raghul Krishnan, RM Next Gen Publishing, to tell us who the winners are.
The pickup of the year is Bada Dost i2.
Our next category, we are looking at the LCV Cargo Carrier of the Year.
The nominations for the category LCV Cargo Carrier of the Year are Eicher Pro 2049 EV, Tata 709G LPT XD CNG 4-tire, Eicher Pro 2049 12 feet.
And to announce the winner, can I please call upon Mr. Girish Maller, COO, Next Gen Publishing Private Limited.
The winner for the category LCV Cargo Carrier of the Year is Tata 709G LPT XD CNG 4-tire.
We're now moving on to the ICV Cargo Carrier of the Year.
The nominations for the category ICV Cargo Carrier of the Year are Tata 1815 LPT CNG, Tata Ultra T.16 CX, Tata LPT 1512G 24 feet, Eicher Pro 3018, Eicher Pro 3015 XP, Ashok Leyland Partner Super Range 90 to 11T, Ashok Leyland EcoMet TC CNG range, 11T, 14T and 16T. Ashok Leyland EcoMet Star 1815H.
To announce the winner, could I please request Sumesh Soman, correspondent, CV and ACI magazine, and Chanchal Arora, deputy GM North at Next Gen Publishing.
ICV Cargo Carrier of the Year, Aisher Pro 3018.
Our next category is our MCV Cargo Carrier.
The nominations for the category MCV Cargo Carrier are Tata Signa 2818.T CNG, Ashok Leyland Avatar 2620 6x2 STLA, Bharat Benz 2623R, Ashok Leyland Boss 1920.
So to tell us who the winner is, can I please request Ruchir Mathur, Group Manager, Product Marketing, MNHCV APMEA at Apollo Tyres Limited, to come and join us.
The MCV Cargo Carrier of the Year, Tata Signa 2818 TCNG.
Moving on to our next category, in the HCV Cargo Carrier segment.
The nominations for the category HCV Cargo Carrier are Mahindra Blazo X48 10x2, Bharat Benz 3123R, Bharat Benz 3828R, Bharat Benz 4828R.
And to tell us who the winner is, can I please call upon Girish Mirchandani, editor at Trans Topics.
So the HCV Cargo of the Year, Bharat Benz 4828R.
We're now going on towards the Small Fleet Operator of the Year.
The nominations for the category Small Fleet Operator of the Year are Sanket Transport LLP, Rajveer Logistics, CCI Logistics Limited.
Can I please call upon Jalaj Gupta, Business Head, Commercial Vehicles Business Unit, M&M, to come and join us to announce the winner.
The winner of category Small Fleet Operator of the Year goes to Sanket Transport LLP.
Let's now take a look at the big boys of the logistics industry, because after all, they do continue to strive in their service and their operations. And of course, they always sustain a very strong balance sheet.
The nominations for the category Large Fleet Operator of the Year are Shriji Trans Logistics Limited, V-Trans India Limited, Unity Logistics.
Could I please call upon Sanjeev Kumar, President, M&HCV Ashok Leyland Limited, to join us to announce the winner.
The winner is Shriji Logistics.
In the M&HCV segment, the fight was intense on all counts, whether we're looking at advanced technology or market relevance.
The nominations for the category M&HCV Tipper of the Year are Ashok Leyland Avatar 3532 TN 8x4, Ashok Leyland Avatar 4825 10x2 10x4 DTLA U-shaped body. Volvo FM X460 8x4 20.3 cubic meter. Volvo FM X460 8x4 33 cubic meter. Mahindra Blazo X28 6x4 14 cubic meter rock. Eicher Pro 6035T 8x4. Eicher Pro 8035 XM 19.5 U-shaped rock body.
Long list of nominees, but only one winner. So to call upon and announce the winner, could we please have with us industry veteran and juror, Mr. Shyam Maller, former Executive Vice President, Sales and Marketing and Aftermarket, VE Commercial Vehicles Limited.
It's a tie, or rather, there are two winners in this category. It is in no order of reference or otherwise. The first one is AV Avatar 3532 TN 8x4. And sharing the stage is Volvo FMX 460 8x4. Yeah, could I now have the Volvo team, FMX 460.
Our next category is the HCV Tractor Head of the Year.
The nominations for the category HCV Tractor Head of the Year are Ashok Leyland 5525 4x2. Ashok Leyland 4420 4x2. Volvo FM 420 4x2. Volvo FM 500 6x4 puller. Volvo FM 420 4x2 LNG. Mahindra Blazo X 55 4x2. Tata Prima 5530.S 6x4 POL. Tata Signa 4021.S 4x2 40.S. Blue Energy Motors 5528 plus LNG.
And to let us know who's walking away with that coveted trophy, can I please call upon Stephen De Lima, Chief Financial Officer, Next Gen Publishing Private Limited.
The winner of the HCV Tractor Head of the Year goes to the Tata Prima 5530.S 6x X POL.
Our next category is a special recognition. In commercial trials, these two were shortlisted as the most deserving candidates for special recognition by CV Magazine. And to announce this winner, can I please call upon Marzban Jasumani, Publisher, and Ashish Bhatia, Executive Editor, CV and ACI Magazine, to do the honors.
After a lot of discussion, decided that these two products couldn't be ignored and had to have some form of recognition. So the special recognition award goes to, first, Olectra 6x4 E-Tipper. The next one, this one is a biggie. Volvo FM 420 4x2 LNG BS6 tractor.
Our next category for this evening is looking at telematics technology.
The nominations for the category Telematics Technology Best Practice Adopter are Inland World Logistics Private Limited, Gujarat Logistics, Sheetal Parivahan.
And to announce the winner, I'd like to call onto this stage a man who definitely knows what it takes to up the ante. Please let's welcome Mr. Girish Wagh, Executive Director, Tata Motors Limited.
Delighted to announce Telematics Technology Best Practice Adopter, Inland World Logistics Private Limited.
The L&ICV People Movers.
The nominations for the category L&ICV People Mover of the Year are Tata Starbus EV 12 meter low floor, Sentient Labs Celesta 9 meter, Switch EV 22, Aisha Skyline Pro E 9 meter.
Once again, I'd like to call upon Mr. Girish Maller, our COO at NextGen Publishing, to let us know who the winner is.
The L&ICV People Mover of the Year. The winner is Switch.
Our next category is the Staff Bus of the Year.
The nominations for the category Staff Bus of the Year are Eka Mobility E9, Mahindra Cruisio Grande Staff Bus Range.
And to announce the winner, can I please call upon the dynamic Jehaan Kotwal. We know him as the founder at Humsafer and director JFK Transporters Private Limited.
The Staff Bus of the Year, Mahindra Cruiser Grande Staff Bus Range.
We're now going to be looking at Coach of the Year.
The nominations for the category Coach of the Year are Volvo 9600 Seater and Sleeper Coach, Aisha Intercity Coach 13.5 meter, Tata Magna 36 Sleeper Coach on LPO 1822, Ashok Leyland TF 2513 13.5 meter premium chassis, Tata Starbus EV 12 meter low floor.
Let's find out who's walking away with that trophy. Could I please request Mr. Vikram Garga, Group Head Marketing at Apollo Tyres Apnea, to come and join us.
The winner is Aisha Intercity Coach, 13.5M value offering, but they share it with Volvo 9600 Seater and Sleeper Coach premium offering.
Our next category is looking at the Private Bus Fleet Operator of the Year.
The nominations for the category Private Bus Fleet Operator of the Year are Srinivasa Tours and Travels, City Services, Canker Roadways Private Limited.
May I please request Mr. Akash Passey, President, Bus Division, VE Commercial Vehicles, who knows more than a thing or two, if we might say, about global bus and coach standards, to tell us who the winner is.
So, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Apollo CV Awards, Private Best Fleet Operator of the Year, congratulations, Srinivasa Tours and Travels.
We're now going to be looking at Special Application CV of the Year.
The nominations for the category Special Application CV of the Year are T1 Mobile Investigation Van, Traveler DV Quick Response Vehicle, Traveler T2 Testing Van, Traveler T2 Mobile Medical Units, Tata Ultra T.7 Animal Husbandry Van, Aisha Pro 6028T Boom Pump.
Could I please request Mr. Dominic Martin, Head Marketing at Apollo Tyres, to come and join us to announce the winner.
Winner is, actually in this case, the winners are, there are two of them, they're joint winners. So Traveler T2 Mobile Medical Unit, congratulations to you. Also, congratulations to Aisha Pro 6028T Boom Pump.
We'll now move on to the Special Application Builder of the Year.
The nominations for the category Special Application Builder of the Year are Tata International Vehicle Applications for Rustef Tip Trailer, Repos Energy for HSD and Datum, Guru Ramdas for G-Python, Randhava Motors for Mobile Health Checkup Van.
Could I please request Mr. Rajesh Gokte, Regional Manager at Next Gen Publishing, and Mr. Prateek Pardeshi, Principal Correspondent, CV and ACI Magazine, to tell us who the winner is.
The Special Application Builder of the Year goes to Tiva for Rustef Tip Trailer.
Our next award, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at CV Transport Solution Provider of the Year.
The nominations for the category CV Transport Solution Provider of the Year are VE Commercial Vehicle, Aisha Live, Tata Motors Fleet Edge, Tata Motors Smart Mobility Solutions, Mahindra Truck and Bus Division, IMAX, Ashok Leyland iAlert, Daimler India Commercial Vehicles, Truck Connect.
Once again, could I please request Marzban Jasumani to come and join us and let us know who the winner is.
CV Transport Solution Provider of the Year, Tata Motors Smart Mobility Solutions.
Our best CV dealers, well, they definitely have gone and fine-tuned their customer service.
The nominations for the category Best CV Dealer are Bhandari Automobiles Private Limited, Autobahn Trucking Corporation Private Limited, PSN Automotive Marketing Private Limited.
Could I please request Srinivas Dharmadikari, Director at Metric Consultancy, to join us to let us know who the winner is.
The best CV dealer this year is Bhandari Automobiles Private Limited.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the 14th edition of the Apollo CV Awards 2023. And it is time now for the most coveted set of awards in this edition. For this next set of awards, we would also like to thank our lifestyle partner, Stepper Eyewear, for giving our winners a gift. We are now looking at CV Man of the Year.
CV Man of the Year, Mr. Dheeraj Hinduja, Executive Chairman, Ashok Leyland.
We are indeed proud to receive the Apollo CV Awards for our products from both Ashok Leyland and Switch Mobility. I would like to thank the jury for the award, and we are grateful to all of our stakeholders for their constant support that has enabled us to receive this recognition. I'm also personally thankful and feel truly honored to be conferred the prestigious CV Man of the Year award. I would once again like to thank all of you for this honor.
Can I request someone from Ashok Leyland to come forward and accept this award, please?
Let's go on to our next coveted award for this evening. This is, of course, CV Maker of the Year.
The nominations for the category CV Maker of the Year are Tata Motors Limited, Ashok Leyland Limited, Volvo Eicher Commercial Vehicles Limited, Daimler India Commercial Vehicles Limited, Mahindra Truck and Bus Division.
Could I please request Mr. Satish Sharma, President, Apnea Apollo Tyres, to come and join us on stage along with Mr. Billamoria.
CV Maker of the Year goes to Tata Motors Limited.
Thank you, Satish, a dear friend over a number of years, Mr. Billamoria. A privilege to accept this award on behalf of a fabulous team here. But I must say that it's not only the team here, but this award also goes to thousands of employees back home. I must thank the customers, our customers who have weathered the storm and actually bounced back significantly, I think, after a good period of time. The transporter profitability is also looking up, which delights us more than anything else.
All right, folks, that brings us to our final award for this evening. We are looking at CV of the Year.
The nominations for the category CV of the Year are Tata Ace EV, Mahindra Zoe Grand DV Plus, Eco Cargo, Bada Dost i2, Tata 709G LPT XD CNG 4-tire, Eicher Pro 3018, Tata Signa 2818.T CNG, Bharat Benz 4828R, Ashok Leyland Avatar 3532 TN 8x4, Tata Prima 5530.S 6x4 POL, Switch EV22, Mahindra Cruisio Grande Staff Bus Range, Volvo 9600 Seater and Sleeper Coach, Eicher Intercity Coach 13.5 meter, Traveller T2 Mobile Medical Units, Eicher Pro 6028T Boom Pump.
So could I please request our representative from Mazars to come with the sealed envelope and let us know who that winner is.
There was quite an array of products, and I'm sure the jury's task was very, very difficult. But
When I read this in hindsight, it seems to be the obvious one. So it's Tata Ace EV.
Ace EV is a very good example. This is an example of co-development. We actually worked with our customers for 15 months. And the product was actually tested in their environment, went through multiple changes. And I think the strong engineering team that we have helped us to make this product meet all the doubts and anxieties that the customers had.
I think it will help in a great way. I'll tell you the reason. Because we have been associated with this since beginning, so almost 14 years. And in the initial stages, we went after the people saying that please fill in the application. And people said so long questionnaire, I don't want to fill in, and things like that. So the culture was not there. Over a period, after 5-6 years, we started finding new people coming back and saying that we want to apply for this award. So there was a feeling of, a prestige associated with the award was converted. And I must tell you that one of the companies started saying that we are Apollo CV award winner. That was one of the major 6-7 years back. And after that, we really have to don't do much. We only have to ensure that the same people who have won in the previous award don't come back again. So we see to it that every year we give it to the new players, and the new player pool has been growing and growing.
Eco cargo is a very important model in our commercial vehicle portfolio, and recognizing its contribution and by Next Gen Publishing and this very prestigious Apollo CV Magazine award means a lot for our vehicle.
The most important being the CV Maker of the Year as well as the CV of the Year. So we are delighted and humbled by these awards.
We as Volvo Eicher Commercial Vehicles are shaping the future of the Indian bus industry along with the needs of our customers and the traveling public. We wish to create reliable, safe and comfortable solutions for them.
Today I get a sense that this is absolutely a great platform that we have built to recognize the efforts that the entire CV ecosystem is making.